These are only like 1.2 volts or something, rechargeable batteries. 4.8, like 1.3 fully charged or something. This is crazy though. Like I have this going, this light going. I have this fluorescent lit, just showing the wireless energy. And it's all being powered not by the power supply, but instead by just these batteries. And these wires, a couple extra wires, are connected to the batteries, as you can see, not going anywhere. I don't want to get too close to it or it'll stop doing the same thing. You can see this cord does not go anywhere. It's just sitting there. Okay, the battery voltage is not dropping with all this stuff connected. This is not a joke. This is not a joke. I mean, I want to show. Let me get in here and grab this. Oh, by going in there, it affected it. But anyways, I got wireless power. I don't want to get too close to it or it'll start dropping again, the voltage. But look, this is not affecting. This is not affecting it. This is the same voltage. It's not going down. This is wild. This is my first time doing this right now. And holy crap. It's coming from this big coil right here, not the one in the back right now, but this front big one. This light is totally lit. This is now appearing to be something impossible. There's no tricks going on, like this doesn't need to be here. This cord doesn't go anywhere. This white one is just an antenna to the battery, and then this red one is just another antenna to the batteries. It doesn't go anywhere. It's not connected to anything. All we have is the batteries. I'll show you down here. This doesn't go, nothing goes anywhere. This is just the probes. This is just the probes. My battery hasn't dropped at all. What the fuck is going on? It hasn't dropped at all. It'll only go down if I put my hand like too close into this field. I saw it go down to 4.53 if I did that. See there, it's going down. Fuck, I'm so close to it actually charging. Don't go down. Why is it going down now? Oh, I got too close to the wires, that's why. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for like 15 minutes now, and it doesn't go down. In fact, when I would touch the terminals with my hands, the battery would charge with the wireless power on, with this lights on. There's like 200 LEDs in there. The battery is not going down. It only goes down to 4.53 if I get too close to the stuff. It's self-charging, and I didn't even try really to do it yet. I'm not even trying yet. This is my first attempt at just powering the wireless stuff with batteries, rechargeable batteries, instead of the power supply. Like all my other videos, I've been using this power supply, and I decided to go to the next level. I'm using capacitors and batteries instead, And if I use rechargeable batteries, I had a feeling that something interesting could happen, but it ended up being a lot easier than I thought. Let me back up. It ended up being easier than I thought. I'm just going to sit here and keep filming this because those are literally these tiny little batteries that are they're rechargeable AA batteries, which is less than 1.5 volt batteries. They're like 1.35 probably. All four of those can charge up to maybe around 5 volts. Okay, we're powering hundreds of LEDs with a good amount of brightness. This is putting out a lot of candle power, I can say that. It's not super bright, but I'm running it on low power. We've got this. I don't really want to... Oh shit, it's finally... Oh, no, it's finally... It's just self-charging. It is literally self-charging. We'll see if it actually is going to drop. If I keep backing up, it works better. I don't want to get too close. Yeah, I mean, we're right literally on the edge of something I can't say on this video. It's trying to drop to 4.53 volts after all this time, and it still doesn't want to do it. It wants to stay charged where it was. We're talking like insane levels of efficiency here. We're talking like insane efficiency. It finally dropped. It finally dropped a point. No? I'm basically just gonna probably leave this for maybe an hour to see if it actually goes down. I think it's gonna maybe like very, 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 very slowly go down. I haven't even tried yet to make this a self-charging system. I only just stuck 2 antennas onto the battery and a boom. So it's already like looking real close to fully self-charging. In fact, one of these wires, if I bring an earth ground into the mix, it might actually... I'll have to see what it does. Can it go back up by itself? Can it go back up? That light is not a joke. That's pretty bright. It's pretty bright. We got tons of wireless power. I could be tapping this wireless power all different kinds of ways and basically putting it back into here. I'm trying to back up. I wonder how long it'll stay like this. Let me see what happens if I touch one end of one of these wires. If I touch the end of this one, this light got dimmer. Let's see, if I let go of it, it gets brighter. If I hold it, it gets dimmer. But the battery voltage goes higher. It's really interesting. Yeah, I've been making this video just for nearly 14 minutes, and this has been going on for a few minutes before this when I connected it first. I mean, it's just like wild. Like, that's a lot of juice to there's no tricks here. This is just a messy, crappy circuit. There's no other wires going anywhere. Let's see if I can, let's look at the wireless power here. Okay, if I set this close, it might stay lit. Some of them, you can see one of them is staying lit right now without, when I touch it, it works a lot better. That's lit. Wow, it just went up. It just went up. Yep, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Holy shit, man. I put more load on it and the battery started charging more. That is not a joke, man. Yes! 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 This is awesome. That is impossible. I will tell you right now, that's impossible according to your school that you went to. That is factually impossible. That's factually impossible. I'm just going to keep this going for a while on video, no matter how stupid this is. I know it's really messy. I will let people come examine this. I just kind of need to try to not get taken out here. But this is really happening, actually. This is actually... My name is Travis. I'm not gonna... Travis VH is my name, and that's all I can say right now. Holy shit. The battery just went up. This is what's powering the whole circuit. Whoa. This is what's powering the whole circuit, is these little, it's 4 tiny little rechargeable AA batteries. Rechargeable AA batteries are not even 1.5 volts. They're 1.2 to 1.35, I want to say. The highest voltage I've seen from that little pack is about 5 volts, maybe 5.1 or something like that. This is honestly my first time using that battery pack. I mean, I bought those batteries. I have like 8 or more of them. Somewhere between 8 and 20 of those batteries, and I have never used them once yet. They've just been sitting for months because I was waiting to do some kind of experiments like this. and I just haven't done it yet. I have a job that sucks because it's hurting my health, but I've been really busy all year, and now that it's winter, all of a sudden I got obsessed with this project, and I've been staying up extremely late, just effing myself up. But yeah, we've already done it. There's no drain on the battery. There's no drain. I'm wondering if I load it down more, if it will go up even more. But this is possibly the first time this has ever been shown that this can happen, and I'm honestly worried for myself right now. And the truth is, I'm going through the hardest time of my life right now. I've eaten less than one meal a day for the last week or 2 weeks or more. I've been literally going to sleep so late, I'm not going to say it, every night. I can't even say it. It's disgusting. Going through a really hard time right now. So this is the one thing that I actually can be excited about in my physical life right now. Did that just show 4.55 for a second, or was I hallucinating? Was I just hallucinating? I thought it flashed 4.55 at me. That would be insane if it went up. I'm just waiting to see if that would happen. So we're going on 20 minutes. There, oh my god, it's fucking charging. Oh, I've wanted to see something like this all my life, and I never thought that I would make it, and I have no one to watch because I'm being extremely censored right now, like big time. In fact, I don't want to say anymore because I'm kind of losing my shit right now. I'm actually afraid for myself because I know what happens after this point, and I just barely started yet. I don't want to get taken out when I've just only started. This is fucking real. That is charging. I mean, there's no mistake here. There's no mistake because, I mean, this should have like basically worn down the battery. That is a 12 volt light strip right there. That is a 12 volt light strip. I can turn the last couple lights out just to see when I get near the wire, it went down for a second. I'm going to turn the last lights out just to show. I will actually get taken out for this. And it's sad because I don't want to die. But anyways, I know what happens. This is 100% not a joke. This is the craziest part is no one's probably going to ever see this video. No one is probably ever going to see this because my channel is 100%. See, if that's charging, that means this whole situation will eventually get brighter and brighter. See, that one light is on. I don't want to get too close or it'll detune something here. So this is radio. This is high frequency. If I get too close, it will drop the battery. But as long as I stay just a tiny bit away, I can't even. I mean, these batteries should be basically drained down already. Those are somewhere between. That's at least 100 LEDs. I mean, there's probably 200. I forget. I don't remember. I don't know if it told me how many. That's a whole light strip. The tube that it's wrapped around, it's about 6 inches tall. It's about 6 inches tall. That's a whole light strip. That's a 12 volt light strip. Yeah, 5, 6, 7 volts. That's about how bright it looks when I power it with DC. But we've also got all this wireless power. I can show these LEDs lighting off my fingers. This one is just on a board. It's just sitting here. Let me zoom in and show you. This one is just sitting there, and it's dimly lit. It's just showing. If I touch that board, it'll get a lot brighter. All of them light it up. This is really happening. This is really happening. This is really happening. Yeah, it just likes to stay up here. I wonder if it'll go up after like an hour anymore. What's down here? Okay. I'm gonna turn lights back on just to show what's going on, but that is legitimately... I mean, it takes a decent amount of power to get a fluorescent tube to light. It's too bad this other light's so bright, it's like drowning out that light. I want you to see that this is factually real. This is wireless. This tube is lit wirelessly. That's actually a coil that it's sitting in. It's unopened yet. It's not opened. It's just perfectly fits in there, so it holds it like a little base. I can pick it up and move it around. I can take it out of that coil. It doesn't matter. But that is just helping it to stand upright. This is real. This is... We now have the special words, the F and the E. Whoa. And this is during the worst time of my entire life, like literally. Since I was a young guy, I was a teenager, and I was on drugs. That's what happened. And I was so depressed. And there was some bad times in my life. Mostly, luckily, it was when I was really young. I've been a lot better throughout most of my life. 20s and 30s has been better. But the one thing that will kill a man is women, is relationships and stuff. So that has killed a lot of good people. I mean, even Alan Watts, I was just listening to him. And I love Alan Watts. He seems like such a sweet man. His message is so beautiful. He has such a beautiful way of speaking. But he died apparently alone as an alcoholic, even him. And I pretty much bet you what it was. It was probably women. It was probably women that took him out. And, Dr. Hawkins, he once had to let something go for 11 days straight, and it was obviously about women. I mean, it was obvious. 4.55 volts. It's not going down. In fact, it went up. Okay? This is freaky. I'm at way over 20 minutes. I'm at 25 minutes. This is lit. What can I do to prove there's no trickery? I'm just showing you the whole table. There's no hidden secret wires. There's nothing under here. There's that one power cord that's going to my power supply, which is off and not plugged in on the front. It's plugged in on the back. This power cord is just sitting down here. I haven't even begun to use the earth ground yet. I can tap one of the earth grounds through here. In my other, the other place I was just living, I had like really awesome, extensive grounding situation that I made myself. Not connected to the house ground, but my own pristine ground. And I could do really trippy stuff with that. And then I moved here, and unfortunately, I can't make... There's extremely small yard here. I live in one of the most expensive places in the country, and it's just insanely expensive, and what you get is very small. I'm very lucky that I got something that's nice inside, that I like being in here, but it's all very small, and the outside is basically totally crappy. And I was lucky to even put a couple... I have only one place to even try to put ground rods in. I have one tree, and that's it. And I have one ground rod in there, and probably need to put more, so I can have my own ground system here. My ground system is for health purposes. It goes to, my nose is all messed up. Sorry about that. It goes to this. This is a copper plate. You put your feet on there and you'll be grounded. This is insane. So I'm not even messing yet with earth grounds, because that can add more energy into this kind of a system. I, for a fact, have done even more insane shit than this, but I don't understand it yet. And it cost me a lot of money to break this device, but I got insane phenomenon taking place from the earth. Insane phenomenon. Now this, we're not even using, which way do I keep this video? Sorry guys. Oh my God, it's going up. It is going up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you going to stabilize at 4.56? Because that... Oh, we're 28 minutes deep into this. And the power is going up. And I'm a retard, you guys. You know how many hundreds of people are not with us anymore? Who are many times more, educated than me with electronics? And they're not with us. These people I don't think are around anymore. It's going up. It's going up. We stabilized at 456. Are you going to stabilize? Yeah, it's going up. Oh. The worst part about this is no one's going to see this, and if it ever went viral at all or got seen, I would probably not be around that long. And the worst, even worse than that, is if no one sees it and I'm not around. That's even worse. Like a flower that blooms and there's no one to see. On my life, this is really happening. And I have no one to share this with, really. And no, my social media has been censored for years. Not even because of this, because I know what's happening in the world, actually. I know what's happening. For the most part, I can't say I know everything. I don't know who's the good guys and the bad guys right now entirely, because there's people acting in such an intense act right now, and it's meant to take us out. But what's obvious is obvious. If you go back and study history, the Jays have flooded white people's countries, and it's not just white people, but that's their biggest enemy, is these white Christians. They flooded their countries through corruption and intermarriage with the political leadership of every empire. That's why they were kicked out of everywhere they've ever been. I resisted this for a long time, but my homeboy, he just told me this for years, and I fought him so much, and I fucked him up too, because I was kind of got mean with him eventually. I was rude. But eventually I was like, oh my God, it's all right. Everything that he said, it's all correct. You guys are going to find out some stuff that it's shocking to your core. Look, the H cost is not real. You guys are going to find this out eventually. The H cost is not real. They actually tortured people for their confessions. They actually crushed their balls. They crushed their testicles. It's in old newspapers and stuff. This is all factual. There's a reason the Jays were kicked out of 109 countries or more, over a 1,000-year period or more. They've been kicked out of everywhere they've ever been. There's a reason why. Modern Israel. There's a reason that place was created by the ROTHSCH, the children of the Roths. You guys are going to find out. I can't say all the words because this will be ultra flagged. No one will ever see this video. I can't believe this is happening in the worst moment of my life. That's so weird. But I love God, and so maybe that's got to do with it. This is so simple that it's like it's just a gift from God, because I didn't even start trying to do this yet. If I'm already able to do this, it means like, what if I had a couple years of my life to just dedicate to this with like a couple electronics mentors? I would be like able to like do be able to do this actually even a lot more than this. There's no videos right now of this taking place on the internet that I've ever found. I've been researching this FE, just think about it, the free lights like that. I've been thinking about this. I've been researching this for so many years. I'm quitting smoking right now on top of everything. I've been smoking for 20 years, which is shocking to admit and tell the truth, but that's like the least of my issues really. But now it's like my last major addiction, I guess, that's like harming me. So it's so been hard to quit, but this is like the greatest present. How can I convince these haters and naysayers? No one's even gonna see this, probably. Maybe in like the future one day, but I doubt it. I know this is a mess of wires because I didn't even plan that this would happen yet, and I'm just basically I'm taking preliminary videos. I'm taking like these preliminary videos before I've even like tried to make any real content yet. I haven't really tried that hard to make content yet. I'm just kind of getting some of the footage and I'm just putting it out there in case I never do make any better videos. That's not, that one in the back is my homeboy Mal's device, which is really cool, and I'm not using it right now in this video. That coil is not being used back there. Those little pieces, there's a lot of crap on here, it's not being used. So I will probably be doing more videos of this, and I'll just remove it and clean this up and make it like even more clear. I'll probably try to do this like in a real thing now that I've seen this is taking place, because we've gone up in our charge. Our battery is not dropping, it's gone up. This violates the the second law of thermodynamics. It shows that it's not true. It shows that law is broken. It's over. And that's not really a law, because electricity, either the E fields or the B fields are able to violate that law. So I don't even know exactly why this is happening, but I think it's just simply that the wireless energy that this is putting out is going, anything metal. I noticed that anything metal, look, let me show you this. I'll take this light. See, you can see this lighting up all the way out here. Lighting up all the way out here. Now if I go over to something metal, oh, it's not enough juice to light this. But it's you could see it wireless though. Normally if I turn this up a little higher, that would go bright. Let's see at this one. It's very dimly, very, very dimly lighting, but you can't really see now. I don't know why, but usually that would light even more. I don't know why. But we got wireless all the way out here. Okay, we got two of these, and this gets way brighter if I just stick two wires on either side of this. If I just stick a couple wires, this will get brighter. If you guys need my secret, I got some shit going on right now. I created my own rodent coil, is what's actually taking place, but I haven't even begun to do all my studies with it. I'm only using it as a simple transformer. I'll show it to you, that's it. I haven't even begun to do all this crap, this crazy stuff with the rodent coil, but I did just make my own transformer that's insanely efficient. That's one of the main secrets of why this is taking place. The voltage has not gone down. We're at like 30 minutes now. We're at 37 minutes. We're at 37 minutes of this video. I don't even know if I can upload this because it's like getting so long. I swear to God, this is not fake. That's all I can tell you. The probes are going right there. They're going into this battery pack. Those other two wires go nowhere. They're just wireless antennas. They don't go anywhere. There's no trickery here. That is real. I mean, this was at 4.5, like 3 a while ago, but when I stopped putting my hands near it all, it would just start, it can go up. I think it's going to go back to 4.57 eventually. I'll just show you the fluorescent tube because I'm about to stop this video pretty shortly, but if I go here and grab it, you can see, yes, that's wireless. I know it's hard to see. I'll turn the lights back out real quick. See, by going near it, I did fuck it up for a second because I went near. If I go near it, it actually messes it up. So there's some kind of a phenomenon, but this is just so you can see. This is wireless. I'll show you the bottom. This is just a coil of wire. It's not actually doing anything. It doesn't do anything. I'll pull it out for a sec. I hope I don't break this. Okay. Okay, here's the tube. There's no tricks or anything. Now watch. Here, I gotta hold it from the top. Yeah, that gets brighter if I touch it on there because everything metal is a radiant receiver. But yeah, as you can see, that's all wireless. And I just put it in this. This is an unopened wire coil. You guys have probably seen this. So it doesn't do anything. It doesn't go anywhere. There, I got it lit. It's just sitting there. Okay. And we're at the same voltage. Does this seem real? Does this seem possible? It doesn't seem that possible. Okay, you see that? There's a wireless field coming off here that I'm not even tapping into. I have not even begun to tap into this field. That one's a tiny bit lit on the end, and then that one's lit. If I turn this around, if I put it sideways, if I put it this way, now that one's lit. Okay, if I touch it, it goes, they all can light. The bottom of this is metal. Okay, why is that one dim? If I put it up in here, what happened to that one? It's pretty good range for how weak this is on right now. I mean, I've got this on, oh, that's nice. I've got this on super weak right now. How does it like, oh, there you go, look at that. See, it lights up way better if I touch it because I'm acting as an extra antenna for it, but those lights are all lit right now. Okay, the tube is lit. And even though I was up in this space, it's still at 4.56. Okay, I'm gonna call this video. This has been a demonstration of the impossible. I didn't expect this to happen tonight. This is insane. Anything's possible under God. Aho. Aho Sahaj Saham.